Hey, it's Al Spiegel from the McLario firm, and in honor of wedding season, we have been going through lots of legal issues to consider if you're about to get married or you are recently married. And today is the final episode of this series, episode 10, to combine assets and debts or not to combine. Um, this isn't a counseling session. My job is not to tell you what to do, but instead to tell you things to think about when you're making that decision. First thing to think about, Wisconsin law assumes that your debts and assets are combined if you are a married person in Wisconsin. So if you want to do anything other than combine them 50-50, you need to put that in clear writing. And that clear writing is not just for the purposes of preparing for a divorce. A lot of people avoid any kind of premarital agreements because they say, well, we're not going to get divorced. That's not the only purpose. The primary purpose of these agreements is for estate planning purposes, to make sure in the event something happens to one of you or the other of you, everybody in both families knows what and what percentage belong to each of you. It saves a lot of squabbling, a lot of heartache, and it's really not that hard to do. So if you are going to keep any amount other than 50-50 exactly, then you need to have an agreement to do that. If you want everything to be 50-50, then you need to sit down with your financial advisors, sit down with your attorneys, and make sure you don't just have documents that say it, but you have a financial plan that reflects whatever your agreement is, and an estate plan that reflects it. Sometimes we have our own estate plans that we bring into marriages, but once we've decided how things are going to work, as far as who's responsible for what bills, who's the owner of what assets, we need to get our estate plans updated to reflect that reality. So really exciting time in people's lives getting married, but it's also a time to do some serious thinking because some really important underlying factors are changing that are probably going to affect a lot of different parts of your plans. So if you are getting married or newly married, congratulations again. And if I can help you anymore, McLario.com or 262-251-4210. God bless.